evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Features presents Squared Circle Society, sponsored by UEW. I am Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya, Ozzy V, and the Brock Lesnar, now of the Wrestling Podcast, Pugs Dread of the Horrified. How goes it, gentlemen?
All goes well. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm proud of you, Dan. You did all that without notes, unless you wrote your own notes. But I don't know.
We need an opposite. What a maneuver!
I know. So you're saying you were expecting me to fuck up, Todd? That's like a backhanded comment.
Well, I normally send you notes of what to say.
It sounds like it's a 50-50. You know, that Todd feels. So it's kind of like how I feel about Jeff Hardy. You know, how's he going to do tonight? It's a 50-50 chance. We'll see.
I was going to say, Todd, it's like I'm very impressed you didn't shit your pants and lick windows today. It's like it's a backhanded compliment, Todd. So fuck you, Todd. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I nailed it. And he still finds a reason to bitch. God damn it.
I was giving you props.
Yes.
Maybe the opposite what a maneuver drop can be Dan saying, fuck you, Todd.
Yes. Fuck you, Todd. Record it.
Fuck.
We can use that on Flesh Wound Radio, too.
You hate it, but you like it.
No, there was a drop I was supposed to pull from Friday. I forgot to pull. I don't even remember what it was. So I remember saying,
right.
Because I remember saying, that's going to be a drop.
Damn it. Yep.
I had to wire myself for this show. I've had like 3 energy drinks because I was up all night like listening to Alex Jones, who's fucking nuts. And
I'm halfway through. I just got to the child.
Choke me out.
Just before that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I can't.
He's hilarious. I love him.
It is funny. It's nuts, but it's funny. So that's what I've been doing. Oh, and shout out, not a joke, serious. We have a legit furry listening to our show tonight. I'm just throwing it out there. So, hello. She calls herself Puka. So special shout out to you.
No, she lost me.
Just a little in-joke. I'm not going to elaborate. But anyways, so we've got a shit ton of wrestling to talk tonight. It's been a very, very busy couple of weeks since we were last on. And, well, Roman Reigns is back. And he's cancer-free.
The remission
There's a lot of people saying that. Yes.
Hold on, I'm just doing it now.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
I'm just going to let it happen now.
Right?
All right.
We need to have that at the beginning.
Well, normally we do when we do Flesh Wound After Dark, but I'm just saying this one's going to pretty much be Squared Circle Society After Dark. So you have been warned. I'm going to see how many times. All right. Now that I've
after Lashley. Afternoon day.
All right. Before
have you had to tell your son that he can't listen to us, Todd, yet, or is that still coming?
Not yet.
Oh, it's coming. Another year. You can't listen to Daddy's shows because of me, mostly. Not allowed. Maybe when you're 18. All right, so. This is an interesting story, and a lot of people are questioning it, so I know it sounds kind of dickish to say this, but he doesn't look any different at all. Didn't lose his hair. I'm no expert on cancer, so, you know, but
to be fair, I believe he can afford the best treatment, so maybe, just maybe, he got the one where he didn't lose his hair or lose weight or look like a Holocaust victim. I don't know.
yeah, I know I guess he has some sort of blood one. I mean, but there's a lot. There's actually some. I mean, some of it's private, but there's some people you wouldn't expect that are like questioning it. So I don't know. It's interesting. Could you see a crazy scenario? Because it's been reported that, of course, Seth Rollins hasn't been wrestling the past, 4 weeks now?
Is he hurt?
Not like a surgical thing. I guess he's just banged up, back issues or something. Could you see a crazy scenario where Vince actually weasels Roman into that match?
Yes.
He's been doing it every damn week, so yeah.
What? I don't believe that. There's no way.
There's just something in my gut that he's just gonna say, fuck it. We're just gonna sneak him in at the last minute. There was a rumor today that Baron Corbin is gonna be his opponent for Mania, and I don't know. I just don't buy that unless he can't do anything.
Kidding me? What? No fucking way. No.
How?
That is bullshit. Is somebody giving you acid? What the fuck's going on around here?
That is the rumor. I don't know if it'll end up that way. I'd take a quick squash with Corbin over putting him in that title match, though.
And I'd take a quick squat over that match. Good Lord.
Bugs, what do you think? Are you a Roman fan? We don't have you on very often.
I do not like Roman. I didn't really wish death upon leukemia was fake. Half of it's good, half of it he sucks. He should really get it if he's faking it, because that's a fucking asshole move. But no, I don't really like him. I think he'd be a better mid-carder, but what the fuck do I know?
Yeah. Well, it ain't going to happen. I think we can all agree with that. He'll be back in that title picture pretty fast.
He's the big dog, not the medium-sized dog.
That's fair.
Yeah.
They should really change his name to Luke, though. Leukemia.
That's obscure. The former Horseshoe in WCW. He wasn't bad. I liked Horseshoe. He was a cool dude. It seems almost impossible that they would fake it, but I'm going to say, even if it's 100% legit, how awesome would it be for him to do a heel turn where it comes out that he faked it?
Oh, my God.
That would be ballsy. I would actually become a fan.
I'd pop so hard.
I would be. I would go for no Roman.
I would pop
so
hard.
Oh, God. I just don't know anybody that's just as bulky going through cancer treatment. I'm like a conspiracy.
Yeah, I think
a little bit, but not much. That dude's pretty jacked. Look at the Fast and the Furious set footage. I mean, he's pretty jacked up. I don't know. Good for him. I will say, I hate the way they did it. They wasted an opportunity by not having a heel, whoever they're going to put up against him at Mania, lay him out after that segment. That would have gotten huge, whether it was a Drew McIntyre or whoever they're going to go with. That was a big mistake.
I actually disagree. Because I think they fucked up by having Ambrose turn on the Shield that same day. It should have been like a week or two later. I agree. I think they wasted it by it not being a surprise that he came back. Why the fuck would you announce that?
Some people just like announcing stuff instead of making a surprise. Like, it makes more sense. It happens.
But like,
I don't want to go on the record as saying this whole thing was false, but in the circumstance that it was a work, how you would announce his return is exactly how they did that. Let's argue he really. I mean, I'm not going to argue that he didn't have it, whether he does or not, whether it's work or shoot. We're not going to get into that. My point being is that what we're being told is that he had it and he's coming back from it. It's in remission. The only way you could do that is the way they did it. If they had him come back, like just as like a surprise return, then it would seem more like a storyline.
And here's the other reason I say it's not a waste opportunity, because that's doing the same fucking thing twice. They literally just had a turn when he did it last time. I think that's too repetitive.
They did waste Dean Ambrose's heel turn. I mean, they could have had one hot feud for Mania.
It doesn't mean you get a do-over, though.
Can you imagine this scenario? Roman comes out completely bald. I don't know how you would hide how bulky he is. But he comes out like Ambrose is pushing him in a wheelchair and like threatening him somehow, and Seth comes down. Then Reigns pops up from the wheelchair, spears the fuck out of Seth, and there you go. Reigns and Ambrose, the heel faction against the heel team against Seth. Would that not be? It's the Linda McMahon moment where she just kind of pops out of the trance at Mania. Be awesome. Be awesome.
Well, I think it would be kind of cool.
The ratings would
if
be
they held off on the Ambrose turn until now when Roman announced his return. So imagine like the three,
that would have been
Dean
better,
and Roman, and then like all of a sudden Dean turns on Roman, and now Roman's out even further. You know, like he was coming back from cancer now. This Dean Ambrose, and then like it would have been awesome if they could have actually set up a match between him and Roman at WrestleMania. And that would have been the only way I would have been like excited for any sort of usage by Reigns.
Of Roman? Yep.
Yeah.
Instead, all is forgiven, and they're totally ignoring a heel turn that just basically happened not that long ago. Looks like we're getting
would be in theory like a major one.
I was digging Dean Ambrose becoming like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. That shit was cool. They should have did that more.
They shit the bed on that match. Yeah, that match where it's like they're like rest holds the whole time. It's like they should have been going at it trying to murder each other in that match. Whoever set that thing up, I mean, and those two have had amazing singles matches in the past. They can do it. It's certainly not a chemistry issue, but yeah, I don't know. They shit the bed on that. Still remains to be seen, I guess. I don't know if Reigns is like ready to have a big time match yet, so it'll be interesting to see how it all shapes up for Mania. But no, he's back. Pugs, I guess this one will upset you, but another huge story coming out of this past couple weeks is the rise of Kofi Kingston. And somebody did point this out when I had mentioned that he's in the WrestleMania WWE title match. Yes, I know that's not official, but much like Becky in the triple threat, that's happening now. It's pretty obvious. So yes, I'm aware it's not official.
I hate that it's a triple threat now.
I don't mind.
I think that'll be good. That'd be hilarious. Everybody be like, oh, anytime now they're going to announce this as a triple threat. And it just doesn't happen. All for the sake of swerving people. Like, they're so desperate to swerve people that this would be the biggest swerve that they could possibly do, but also shoot themselves in the foot in the meantime if it happened.
They would take a steaming dump on that match, no matter what. I mean, I'm sure Charlotte can carry Ronda to a decent match, but they would just take a giant.
You know what's funny? So check this out. So, is it confirmed by anybody else that it's going to be a triple threat?
No,
but
okay.
Because you can tell.
I get that, but they're trying to put all this value behind the WWE network, right? So what if something occurs, and then now Becky has to earn the respect of Vince or whatever by defeating Charlotte in a one-on-one match, and that's going to be in like a Saturday night main event special to lead up to Mania because they try to do every single thing they can to not only push value on the network, but also to build towards WrestleMania.
That'd be awesome. I think that's what you're going to get because Charlotte apparently is at Raw at the next Raw, so I'm guessing that'll set up a Fastlane match. But yeah, it's going to happen. My guess is they'll set that up at Raw, and you'll get your triple threat. But Kofi, if you had asked me like last year or even just a few months ago, what would I prefer for Mania, Kofi and Bryan or Kevin Owens and Bryan, who Kevin Owens is one of my personal all-time favorites. I definitely would have said Kevin Owens, but holy shit, the momentum that he got after the Chamber match, arguably the best performance I've seen in an Elimination Chamber. You can correct me if you disagree, but what do you guys think about this? Is it a good thing? I mean, I think organic momentum, I just think they probably had no choice.
Don't everyone rush.
No.
Go ahead.
I'll designate it.
Yeah, call somebody.
Tag to Ozzy.
I know.
Tag to Ozzy.
I'm sorry, can I get that one more time? My phone drops, and that's why I couldn't answer. I was waiting for somebody.
Well, that's funny.
Damn it! They're calling
I
on me.
was producing.
Shit.
He's still mad about Corbin and Reigns. It's okay. It takes a little time to get
it gave me a headache.
Wait, let me just do it. That's on all of us, but Dan.
There's four of us tonight. Ozzy, what do you think? I don't think we've ever talked in depth about Kofi, really. Do you think this is a good move?
Well, okay, so check this out. Back in, 2010, shortly after he lost the accent, he had a feud with Orton, where I remember, they had this stupid gimmick, race car with Orton's face on it, and then Kofi just spilled a whole bunch of paint on it and smashed it with a crowbar, and everybody popped so hard. And I remember I was with my roommates, and we all thought, okay, this is the moment where Kofi's finally going to break through. But instead, I think it just ended up Orton just squashing him. And, I mean, and that was back in, almost a decade ago.
Yeah, pretty close.
So I was excited. I was on board then. I mean, to be honest, I would be a little bit more excited if he was, more serious as the character back then as he is now. And maybe what they're doing with Kevin Owens is kind of perhaps shaking him out of this New Day gimmick and perhaps saying he needs to, take things more seriously. Or it could be even maybe it would be even sick and twisted Kevin Owens is trying to split Kofi up from the New Day because he's trying, first step is getting him to tag with, or getting Kofi to tag with him for the SmackDown main event, right? And just imagine if, slowly towards Mania, he keeps telling Kofi, hey, if you want to be champion, you just got to take things more seriously or whatever. And, some shit happens there. And they could also build something between Owens and New Day after Kofi challenges. Because I'm not necessarily sure if Owens is going to get the title from Bryan. I definitely think Kofi's going to be in there in some capacity or another. I doubt it's going to be a triple threat because I don't think they do the Becky, Charlotte, Ronda triple threat. And then, so...
What if they do a four-way? Throw AJ up in there. Oh, AJ's going up against Orton, right?
That's the rumor.
Can we just put Orton on the pre-show at this point? I'm so over that guy.
You could, but then he'll go to AEW. Vince can't have that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think... For you, that's good. For us, that's good. My scenario, I mean, since it's Owens and Daniel Bryan and Fastlane,
I just might imagine Orton and AEW, and for the first few months, there's a camera that follows him to shake hands with every booker, and everybody thinks this is the moment's going to happen, and they tease it until the very end.
That's fucking funny.
I know Joey Ryan hasn't signed with AEW yet, but I want that moment where he tries the dick handshake and then Joey Ryan just drops his trowel.
Oh,
that would
it'd be worth
blow up
just for that moment.
Shake my hand. Are you trying to big league me? I want Orton to take the Dickplex. That would be they would be the #1 wrestling promotion at that point. But yeah, I like this scenario because I think they are actually going to try and run with Kevin Owens as a face for a while. What do you guys think, especially since his real-life personality is kind of similar to Daniel Bryan, if Sami Zayn costs Owens at Fastlane, we get that rumored match from last year with those two. And
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Sami Zayn makes a lot of sense for that. I actually would like to see Harper get a singles run, so I hope Harper's not going to just show up and do the same old with Rowan. So, yeah, Sami Zayn is a third man. What do you think?
I'll go.
I like it.
Yeah, I like Kofi. So, shocker.
I know.
He's, one of them. But he's cool. I've actually always liked him. I really wish he had I wish he had the title win already. That'd be great.
Well, I won't say I always liked him, but after that the Orton feud, shockingly, a positive moment in Orton's career.
No, he's cool as fuck. I do wish he would stop goofing around because like his in-ring ability is like phenomenal. Like I want to see him and AJ have like a best 2 out of 3 or something. That'd be amazing. But if I have to choose between him and Kevin Owens, I'm going Kevin Owens all the way. I got to show love for the big guy, and he's the best. I fucking love Kevin.
I do too.
In-ring and his mic skills. There's no one better right now.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you can give him shit and he'll turn it into gold. I mean, he's just somebody that's always fun to watch. I think if Kofi actually gets the title, which seems more likely than not at Mania, that might be the big moment that spurs a New Day split. Probably, I'm guessing Big E is the heel.
When he gets the title, though, I really hope they have a gold one off to the side to throw away that hippie bullshit, because that is abysmal.
Really? You're not? I love that belt, as abysmal as it is.
It's good for Daniel, but if he wins that day, get rid of it right away. That I don't want to see it at WrestleMania. That's offensive to me.
It'll go away the way of the Rated R title.
That shit was stupid too, but whatever.
I like the Rated R title. I know. You were happy when you saw one got broken.
You know what I guarantee is going to happen? So I guarantee like a week after whoever or that title goes away, that somebody's going to have some sort of backstage segment where a bunch of wrestlers come out of a smoke-filled room and they say something to the effect of, man, that Daniel Bryan's belt was dank.
Yeah. I just can't see that belt being the belt at WrestleMania. That's just weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet have they actually put it up for sale yet? I mean, I know it's got to be soon if they haven't.
I don't know any belt guys anymore, so I don't know.
You're a belt guy, Todd. Don't even lie.
I would have punched you in the fucking face.
Todd's gonna buy it and turn it into the Front Row Mafia heavyweight title, and he's gonna carry it on his shoulder to the
I'm gonna punch you in the face again now. Your hat bounty has tripled.
Uh-oh.
Nothing's happening to the hat, Todd. Just get over it. No one's taking that off me.
Wait,
I'm coming
did you say
for
tripled? Tripled?
Tripled.
Can you confirm for the record what the final bounty is?
I'm going to go with right now, it is $30.
Oh,
$30?
Yeah.
Man, hey, you better watch the fuck out. You come to California, you leave that hat at home.
shits in a man's hat just to make that? I mean, come on.
Oh, I got a shit in his hat for $30.
It's $30.
Yeah, dude. And I got to take a shit like every day. Sorry, Dan.
Dan, you don't understand. Like, it's necessary to shit. If I can shit and get $30 at the same time, why am I not doing that?
Mhm.
I suspect Dan may leave that at home.
I'm a brave man, Todd. I'll bring that there. I'm not afraid of you. I'll tie it on somehow.
They're going to call you shithead the rest of the time we're here. I'm just saying.
If BC comes for it, I may have to work on my cardio between now and then so I can get away from him. But
Well, cardio-wise, you guys probably should be a fair fight.
Actually, the person I'd be most concerned for is Fern. I can imagine Fern Owens just taking that thing, going in the back like 2 minutes later. Sorry, you're screwed. He'll take the $30, no problem.
He didn't even know there was a bounty on it.
Yeah, he might do that anyway.
Yeah.
We've never worn hats.
For homeless Jimmy, he needs money.
Yeah. Can I collect my own? Can I collect my own bounty, or is that not allowed?
It'll be on me at all times.
Well,
you're not good.
Oh, that's just a challenge.
What are you going to do, Harrison Ford? Staple it to your skull?
I will shower in that son of a bitch. I will hang it there. I mean, I'll do whatever. It'll be. The hat will not be left unattended. So I don't care.
All right.
We'll see.
Leave it. Don't bring it to California.
I don't know. Maybe I'll chicken out, but probably not. I'm not.
He talks a big talk until it's time to see if the hats get shit in.
I'm not going to fight Carnage or BC, but I'm just saying, I'd take on Max or somebody smaller than me, maybe.
Oh, wow. First person he named was the champ. Wow.
I know.
I'm probably getting my ass kicked. I am not. I'm just worried about getting my ass kicked now.
I am.
I wouldn't see that. I doubt Max listens to this, but if he does, this is archived. He's going to be pissed. Okay.
I'm no problem. Now. Fuck
he threw
Max
thumbtacks at me last.
Max X does not give a shit. He will shit in your hat for $30.
I have not done anything. At least two of you here have thrown maxi pads at him. I have done nothing to Max X to warrant an ass whooping or shitting in my adventure
You just
hat.
said listen, I'm not gonna. If it's your
you
Carnage,
did
I'm
bring
not
up his
gonna fight
name,
back.
Dan.
But if it's somebody small like Max, I would fight back. Like, how do you think Max would interpret that? Like, I mean, come on.
Well, come on. He's a very skilled professional wrestler. Awesome in the ring.
Max.
But let's be real. Who are you going to, you see Carnage coming at you in an alleyway, or you see Max. You're probably going to choose to fight Max. I'm just saying.
No. But, sure, but you're the one that introduced the option into the conversation. You probably just should have left it at, listen, if anybody comes at me, I'm not going to, do anything stupid, and then just left it at that.
Yeah, now Max is going to want that. Max is going to want that bounty now, too. And he'll break a limb.
I'll work on my cardio. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. Anyways, you're throwing me off now. Now I'm afraid I'm going to get my ass kicked by a bunch of wrestlers at the show. God damn it.
It's not necessarily your ass kicked. I mean, you're going to get shit in your hat. That's what you should be afraid of. And I know you said by a bunch of wrestlers, but there is a commentator that will be attempting that bounty as well.
For $30, you're going to shit in front of a massive audience
Whoa,
to collect
wait.
$3.
Oh, hold on a second. Wait. Was anything specified that this had to be in public?
No, but I'll throw
How
an
do we
extra 10.
confirm
I'll
that
throw
that's
an
not
extra
dog shit?
I'll throw an extra 10 in if it's in the middle of the ring.
10? 10? So $40?
I'll throw it in myself. I want to see this shit. $50. I got 10 on it.
You know what's fucked up?
In the middle of the
I feel like an auctioneer. Do I hear 60? $60. Anybody out there would like to? Do we need to set up a fund fee?
We can get it to 100 plus.
If it's in the middle of a match, in the middle of the ring, I'll do 60.
Oh my God, $60! Ladies and gentlemen, Underground Beats, anybody out there, if you can hear me, you want to bring it up to 70? We can start something very beautiful here, and see some dreams come true.
Why don't you just Indiegogo my fucking hat? It's gonna be like somebody's gonna get like $2,000 to shit in the hat. I'll be getting attacked on the streets of Atlanta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you hear it, Indiegogo. Let's do this.
That's fucked up. I'm kidding. I'm at a loss of words.
I'm sorry. With Bob not here, there's like a void of energy that, got to go somewhere.
Dan, take a trip to Chicago and just say someone shit in your hat, and we will believe you.
They had MAGA hats on. Yeah.
And hold on to that sandwich.
I will protect that tuna sandwich and my fucking hat with my life, God damn it. Anyways, so shitting in my hat wasn't a part of the topics tonight, but thank you, Todd. And fuck you, Todd. Kofi. What? I think we said all we needed to say about Kofi, but
fight, Owens, fight.
I would take Owens any day, but again, you got to listen. When you get that kind of a reaction at Fastlane, I just hope they actually give him a proper title run, because I get this feeling he'll win it at Mania, and it's just going to be like a really short run. I don't know. I get that vibe. If you're going to do it, commit to it, and, Kofi Big E could be something very interesting.
When's the last time we had a black champion? Mark Henry, right?
World heavyweight champion Mark Henry was.
Yeah.
The Rock is The Rock. Yeah, The Rock for
The Rock's in sheet.
He's like a half.
I know.
Yeah.
And he's more Samoan. I mean,
yes, he looks Samoan.
He's the son of Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at his mom. All right. I guess they need to throw one out there for them.
He's no Ron Simmons.
I think he should have had a title run in the WWE. That would have been awesome.
Not as Farouk, the Blue Gladiator.
Yeah, no, not the blue one. During the Nation of Domination years.
As managed by Sonny, because that made perfect sense.
Yes.
I was actually at a house. It wasn't his debut. I think it was the second appearance. So I actually did get to see Farouk Assad up close. And it's funny being a wrestling nerd back then. I knew who he was. I'm like, that's Ron Simmons. It's always weird as a kid. It's like, why are we not acknowledging that that's former WCW champion?
But at one point, did you ever think to yourself, oh, my God, have they been lying this entire time? Stupid WCW with their lies?
It's weird as a kid. Like I said, it's very weird. I mean, you don't always, it's like, yeah, it's like, wait a minute, Freddie Joe fucking Floyd? That's Tracy Smothers of the Southern Boys. I remember thinking that, and it's like, it's weird that they won't at least acknowledge it. but, you know, I was young. Yeah. At that same show, I actually saw...
Mark Merrow's real name wasn't Johnny B. Bad.
What?
Yeah. You just broke Todd's heart.
I knew one kid
Todd there's no Santa.
in school. I don't know if it was middle school or high school, but he kept saying, like, man, Cactus Jack and Dude Love look a lot like each other. I thought he was fucking with me.
Nope. Yeah, God, Johnny B. Bad. He got shit on quite a bit, though, after the Benoit stuff. He was one of the ones that went on the news and just shit all over the wrestling industry. I don't know what he's doing now. I think he's a motivational speaker or something. But
yeah, he's
I like
he's
him.
not doing.
He's a born-again motivational speaker.
Yeah.
You know what he's not doing?
Sable.
Is fucking Sable. Exactly.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Oh.
You don't know.
He's
He's a bad man. He doesn't fear Brock. Anyways, I've got this image of just poor Johnny B. Bad, just fucking buck-ass naked trying to jump out the window with Brock coming at him. That is like the funniest image ever.
Either that or he could not be banging anybody and be Johnny B. Sad.
There you go. Johnny B. Celibate. The new Christian gimmick.
Drop.
Hey, Ozzy.
Hey, Todd.
Because I haven't done this in a while. We're getting it live on the air. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Oh, damn it. Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Oh,
that's corny as shit, Todd.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty clean.
But I love it.
Ozzy tortured me one night, so now he randomly, whenever I feel like it, he'll get a shitty, corny joke from me. That was the first time I made it in the show.
What kind of field? Was it a cotton field? We can get back to Kofi.
Oh.
I'm going to point out right now,
Pugs
is black.
There we go.
Black. So he's not being an asshole. He can make that kind of a joke. I will not be making that kind of a joke.
I'm still being an asshole, but yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's an acceptable asshole.
Yeah.
We're all special kinds of assholes, but, you know, he's the Brock of the show. He is the king asshole right now. He's on top of the mountain.
That works.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all right, well, let's talk about the recent WWE releases. And actually, for that matter, just first, because, I mean, it doesn't directly tie into that, but Bruce Prichard back on top in WWE after about a decade, I guess it's been since he's been there.
Really?
Yeah, actually a little more. I think 2008, 2009, roughly. So
it doesn't feel that long to me.
No. Other than he was with WWE, I want to say from like '84, basically to like 2008, and there was like, I think like a 9-month period where he got fired for something. But other than that, I mean, he had a very long tenure. And I'm guessing this, I mean, I'm assuming this is just Vince's response to the ratings. But at the same time, do you think it's like a fuck you to Conrad at the same time for Undertaker being on StarCast?
I really don't have a feeling either way about it.
I don't know if they are willing to make a signing to spite a podcaster.
Mm-hmm. Well, and connected to AEW, though. I know it's not officially an AEW thing, but
yeah, but I mean,
kind of, sort of.
Bruce Prichard, it's it's not like anybody saying, "Oh, damn it, we lost Bruce Prichard." I don't think that's happening.
I want to say they were the number one podcast, the number one wrestling podcast at one point. I mean, and that's also weird because supposedly they were picked up for a second season on the network. So Conrad may actually be working for WWE and AEW. I know not everybody here on this show likes him very much, but that's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that is, but we'll see if it still happens. I kind of have my doubts.
We'll see. Could be interesting. But the releases, any big surprises here? They are actually letting some people go that requested their releases. Ty Dillinger, do you think they could have gotten more out of him?
Yes.
Nah.
Can we name all the releases first?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Ty Dillinger, who asked for it. TJ Perkins, TJP, who didn't ask for it. Didn't have permission for getting some tattoos, apparently, was what did him in.
He's like an asshole.
He is. Well, don't worry. You'll get to see him back on the SoCal scene.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You have to come up with a tattoo-related chant for him.
We have some good
Ty
chants
Dillinger,
for him.
TJP, Arn Anderson, the big one.
I know, that threw me off.
That's probably a hashtag me too, but we'll get there.
I guess Vince was never a fan. And officially Hideo Itami, I guess. We knew about that one already. But yeah, so far, along with some of the rumored releases. Todd, can I actually bring that up? Because I didn't know about that. Todd's sending secret messages.
I don't know.
Maybe we better not say, but I don't know how sure you are, but I think that's funny as shit.
Well, I was told by, I can't say that either, but now you know by who.
Oh, wow. We're keeping off. We need to start up SCS Insider, and they can subscribe to the newsletter so they can see the behind.
Allegedly.
Can that be on the Patreon site, Aussie V, for UEW? Can we get a little section?
I don't see why not.
Yes. Now
we
Dan thinks.
That.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm going to be good tonight. We've been shockingly decent.
It'll be funny though. I can just picture it's just like you can call into the old school hotline. Ozzy is like, guess which member of the NXT roster wears women's underpants? For only $6.99 a minute, we will tell you. It'll be like old school. It'll be like a classless version of the WCW hotline. But anyways, steering it back. Any big shock there? I mean, I do think it's funny. Over half, I believe, of the modern cruiserweight champions are no longer with the company now. Neville's gone, Enzo's gone, Swan is gone, TJP is gone. I think there's a couple more. I don't know. It's like they can't keep their top dogs on 205 Live. Todd, I'm going to make you go first.
I don't even have... Good. I'm not a fan of the brand. You know that. I mean, I'm not going to notice. It affects me none.
I'm sad about Ty Dillinger, but that's about it. Like, Hideo was cool.
Yeah.
But he was like, he kept getting hurt and whatever. I like when he helped. I like when he helped Finn Balor, but that was about it. He has some cool entrance music, so maybe they can give that to somebody else. But TJ Perkins and who was the other one? screw TJ Prichard. He's boring.
Yes.
He shouldn't even have won the damn tournament. And then Arn Anderson, that sucks, but I don't know. He seems like I don't want to be an asshole, but a little perverted. He seems like he has issues.
Yeah.
He looks like a toucher.
Are you
Unwanted
referencing allegedly the kitty smelling story?
No.
I'm not sure if I know that one, but you know what? Sure. You get that gut instinct about somebody. Like, his in-ring ability is great, but I wouldn't want to be alone with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, none of them are a big shock to me. I think some of this, like, requesting your release stuff is going to start to backfire on some of these guys because, again, the AEW roster is pretty close to full. I mean, if you look at the official signings, I mean, I'm sure they've got some surprises lined up. So it's possible, but I don't see Ty Dillinger and TJP showing up in AEW. I agree with Ty. I don't think he was a main eventer, but I do feel like he was one of those ones that they just called up from NXT. They never had anything for him, and he just got lost. But yeah. Speaking of NXT, all right, I'm just going to assume we're all on the same boat with this, but what the fuck with these call-ups? And why? I love Aleister Black. I really like Ricochet. Why are they a fucking tag team right now?
For that tournament? It's for that tournament. That's it. Are they officially like main roster now? Because they haven't picked on a brand. They keep going back and forth.
Well, so did Heavy Machinery, EC3, and
them two, and that Lacey bitch.
Yeah, I don't quite. I guess they're waiting for after WrestleMania, but I don't know. EC3, talk about. I feel like EC3 is going to be the Ty Dillinger next year, whenever his contract runs up, because they just stopped giving a fuck about him after about 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I hate throw together tag teams, especially with Aleister Black, who frankly I think can and will be a main eventer unless they really fuck him. Ozzy, what do you think? I hate what they're doing with the new call-ups.
I agree. I don't know if you guys listened to, if anybody heard Cornette's pod earlier today on what they could have done with Ricochet. And it's a shame because, to be honest, I'm like, Ricochet's great, but, I mean, he's doing all these crazy spots just for the sake of doing crazy spots. It's like, it doesn't make sense, and I'm not a fan of his mic skills. Like, he doesn't, the sound of his voice doesn't match what you see in the ring. Like, it's bizarre. It doesn't fit, you know. So, then, I mean, you know what? I'm bashing on, I guess, him as a whole, as opposed to him on Raw, which was the initial question, or SmackDown, if you will. I don't think it's going well because at the end of the day, like, after you have the moves, I mean, I don't know if I see anybody buying, like, Ricochet merchandise just after seeing him just do that, because it's going to get to a point where people are, you know, going to get tired of the acrobatics and want to see a reason for all this happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know what Todd thinks about Ricochet.
I actually like Ricochet. He's a little spotty, but I do enjoy his work.
Well, there you go, Todd. Then why don't you like Murphy?
What?
Why don't you like Buddy Murphy or Tony Nese? They do spots.
You like Buddy Murphy, Todd?
I'm not a fan of 205 Live, so I didn't even watch all that shit.
Okay. Buddy Murphy's awesome, but I don't really think there's a place on the main roster for him, so he's in a good place, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll tell you though, like, look at that match with Tozawa. That was well worth watching the pre-show for.
I agree. That shit was awesome.
It is, yeah. I'm telling you, 205 Times is on par with NXT. It
doesn't need to have its own show. No.
Yeah.
Nah. Me the first hour on Raw, then we're good.
Well, yeah, but regardless, and you're right, Ricochet is not the best on the mic. I think he's a guy who's going to be over no matter what and do okay for himself. But Aleister Black, it's weird. It's like, how do those two go together? And they had no tag team experience together in NXT until just recently, which I hate that too, quite frankly.
Pretend they tag team a lot at house shows. Are we supposed to just not know that?
I didn't know that. Not on TV.
Yeah, they do it all the
anyways.
time. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well, they don't make sense as a team. I actually didn't like it when Finn Balor and Samoa Joe won the first Dusty tag tournament. So, like, they're not a team. They're definitely not going to be a team for the long haul. That just drives me nuts. I don't know. I hope the Forgotten Sons or something win that tournament. Give it to a real tag team. Give them the rub.
Isn't DIY back together? They'll probably get it. And then just move up to the fucking roster.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get into spoilers or
anything. Can I tell you guys who I would like Aleister Black to team up with? I think it would be cool. I think it would be a cool team to have the Demon King, Finn Balor, Aleister Black, and Bray Wyatt. Because imagine, the Black Mass to the Sister Abigail to the coup de grace. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Have it like a Survivor Series or something. Call it like evil, like the Cabal or some shit. That'd be badass.
I like the Cabal. I don't know how I feel. I mean, if they booked them as individuals, that'd be pretty cool.
Like, if someone's beating up Finn Balor, and then like he's like, "Oh, I got a mystery team," or something where they just back him up like every once in a while, not like all the time.
Going back to DIY. Wait, did I say that right? Am I having
DIY?
DUI.
Yeah, whatever.
That's funny.
I knew I was saying it wrong. It just didn't want to come out.
That's Jay though.
Did you think we're just going to have am I the only one who thinks we're going to have a main roster version of what we already had? Do the split and do the feud?
Oh, yeah. It's bound to happen.
Yeah. That's what I think, too. They're dumb if they don't.
They had really good matches, so, yeah. Be dumb.
Unfortunately, I can't avoid NXT spoilers, but, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff coming up for you guys. I don't know where you are on NXT right now.
I'm up to date.
You really can't avoid them because I do.
It is what it is. I tend to look.
Yeah, I was going to say, no. You want to look, it's very easy to avoid. I mean, it's not Impact Wrestling level to avoid, because you have to search that shit out with that.
You know, the other thing with Impact, if something big does happen, there's a debut or whatever, I mean, you're going to find it out anyways. It's pretty rare, because not a lot of people are paying attention to Impact, but, yeah. It's hard not to look at spoilers, but, if it's awesome and you know you're going to get an awesome show, I don't think that hurts anything. Well, we do have a film review, and I'm not sure who saw it yet. So I know Todd and I did. Fighting with My Family.
Pugs did, too.
I saw it.
Oh, Pugs did. Okay. Cool. All right, so
Ozzy doesn't watch movies, so he can sit out for a minute.
I don't watch movies.
Yeah,
no.
What the fuck, bro?
He's a video
Did you see the other
guy.
Page
Nothing
movie?
wrong with that. That I would bet he did.
Did you, Ozzy?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What's that?
Did you see the other Page movie?
Too many people are talking over each other. One at a time.
Pugs.
Did you see the other Page movie? The home movie?
No, I didn't.
Lies.
I'm just waiting for the 4K.
I am a gentleman.
Don't even lie, Todd. Oh yeah, gentlemen. It's like
that is
fine.
That is disrespectful to the workers and everyone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So firm on the fucking title, but whatever. I love Paige.
Todd's the face. Pugs and I will be the heels on that one. All right, so Fighting with My Family. Obviously, you guys know what it's about. Pugs, what did you think?
I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. And actor Paige, hot.
Yeah.
I hope she's of age, but she's hot. I love Lena Headey, and she was awesome as Soraya Knight.
Yeah.
Fucking Ed from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
They took some liberties with a few things, but overall it was pretty good. I think it'll draw some new fans.
Yeah. And I'm just checking just for you. I'm trying to check how old she is, so you're in the clear.
I think she's like 23.
I know. Is she?
96. You're in the clear.
All right. She's hot as fuck. Cool.
Your new name would not be Brock. It'll be Polanski if she wasn't. But, yeah, I already knew she was in her 20s.
He's a genius, too. He had parental permission. Whatever.
Fucked up, Pugs.
I got to be on brand.
One thing I like going in, and Todd and I talked about it, I was really worried that they were going to turn The Rock into the Burgess Meredith Rocky character, and he was going to be like her Yoda, which I was like, man, that's going to piss me off, because she probably met him maybe 2 or 3 times at most. So they didn't do that. So I'm happy they didn't do that. I think the one thing that they flipped a little bit was the women that Paige was working with at that time, because it wasn't all I mean, they still sign models today, but there was, Emma was there. I think Charlotte had started there at that point. I thought I get what they were doing and why. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody. I get why they changed certain things. The one that got me was Hutch Morgan, Vince Vaughn's character, because they sort of made him Bill Vermont. They sort of made him Mick Foley. Weren't you waiting for more
asshole
moments?
Yes.
Okay.
I was waiting.
I was like, he needs to be more of a dickhead. What is going on here? And then when he had that one moment where he's yelling, I was like, there it is. And then it stopped. Whatever.
I wanted the jelly donut in the ass scene at some point. It didn't happen. But yeah, they just kind of made him when The Rock made that comment and is like, this guy let me throw him off a 30-foot steel cage. I'm like, so wait a minute, when the fuck did Mick Foley become a trainer in NXT?
Well,
that bugged me a little bit.
You know what? Maybe it was Shawn Michaels.
There you go. And The Rock is Undertaker, I guess.
Well, no, but yeah. Well, I'm just pointing out, Mick is the only one who went off the top of a cage.
Mick is a fucking badass, that's why. But yeah.
Even the first Hell in the Cell was the best Hell in the Cell, though. I'll be honest.
No.
Iconic moment with Foley, but overall
the matches, I'm 100%.
Yeah.
Wait. You're telling me
I am. I know what you're going to bring up.
The Kane debut.
I know. I know. And who's my favorite wrestler?
I know. That's why I said that.
I am
will
fucking
tell you
telling
this.
you that Mankind Taker. No. Go ahead.
Here's how I'll tell you. The Shawn Taker is the better match, but the Foley Taker is the highlight reel. It's never been done. It wasn't done before, and it will be done again. It's hard. It's iconic. So I get why you say that, but the better match was the first one.
When he got up off the stretcher, I was on my fucking feet going nuts. But it wasn't. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It was a spectacle.
Given all that what happened, and how they continue to perform, you're telling me that's still not better than Taker and Shawn? You guys are your mind.
It's different. Sorry, I know that. I know I was supposed to sit this one out, but I think we just veered way off topic.
Go for it.
No, we were talking about the movie review. Are we done with the
yelling at
movie
me
review?
off topic.
God,
thank you, Ozzy.
There's an alarm in my head that's going off that's saying, "Hey, shit doesn't make sense right now. What's going on?" So I'm trying to figure out, for my own sanity's sake, what's going on. Like, are we still reviewing the movie, or are we going to move on to Hell in a Cell Block?
We'll review the movie real quick and wrap it, but
we'll come back to
somebody out there could be like, "Oh yeah, how is the movie? Wait, why are they talking about Hell in a Cell right now?" Like, let's finish reviewing the movie, even though I didn't see it.
It was the Vince Vaughn comment where they kind of
review movies. We know what we're doing.
No, I understand why it happened, but let's not keep talking about Hell in a Cell when we're trying to finish a movie
review. This is how you can tell.
Let's
this is how you can tell Ozzy never listened to our show because he would pull his hair out.
Go off. We go off. We go off script a lot, but I was impressed with how good the movie was. I laughed several times. Being a wrestling geek, there are a couple things, but it didn't get into the later Paige stuff. This kind of is a lead up to her title win. Basically, is kind of where they leave off.
That's the only.
I love Lena Headey. I was surprised they didn't have more with her.
More of her, yeah, me too.
Yeah, you got a little more of the dad.
Yeah, the only thing, and I get why they did it, it's one of those things, but I hate in wrestling movies where they make you think that, like, they don't know they're going to win. And we had that, like, kind of unspoken. They never outright say it, but they also don't. Like, it comes as a surprise when she wins. That always, Although that was a legitimate reaction, too, so it's one of those things. I just hate, like, yes, we all know it's work. Don't act like it's all of a sudden we don't know.
I actually, that was kind of like when they were building. It was also weird now because we have Zelina Vega on TV in a reasonably prominent role. So it's kind of odd seeing her play AJ Lee. But I like that. I mean, it's no holds barred, but then again, nothing really is.
So now I have to ask: are we getting Fighting with My Family to match the movie at WrestleMania?
Yes. Oh, that would be awesome. Well, Paige can't wrestle. I was going to say, that would be freaking awesome.
No.
If they
I don't mean with real Paige.
To...
Well, she at least had to learn moves to do the movie. If Snooki can get a WrestleMania, moment, she can.
I was gonna say Tessa was a stunt double. She can come in.
Yeah, Tessa.
So what's she saying to wow? That should suck.
All right.
That would be funny. Paige comes out with fake Paige now to continue on the legacy. That'd be cool. So 2 thumbs up from me.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Pugs?
Yeah.
You recommend it?
I go 2 thumbs up and a belt full of cum. Sperm, whatever.
Okay. Yes. Sperm. We're clean here.
Sorry.
And real quick.
I have.
Okay.
I have one quick question when you're done, Tom. No, it's just a quick one. Because I know, when you guys, I don't know which, well, never mind. I was going to say, do they still do receipts at the school down near you guys?
I'm sure.
I would say yeah.
Okay, I was curious. Because I know some out this way do not now, because it's like a weird thing. Like you can't just slap someone.
That blatant slap, I would not consider a receipt. She just slapped her.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I've seen receipts.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. And have you guys seen the actual documentary this is based off of?
No, I gotta watch that. Damn it, it's on YouTube, right?
Yes, it is.
Footage.
And I honestly recommend watching that before the film. Yeah, just look up Fighting with My Family.
Before or after?
I think it's better to watch after, otherwise you know the arc of the movie.
Okay, you said before.
Oh, I meant after. That is my bad.
Okay, yeah. I remember you telling me that in person, and I was like, wait, it changed.
All right, but we real quick, we're going to throw it to Ozzy real quick. He's biting at the lips, biting at something. And
big news.
Before we go to break, he's going to let you know just Ozzy, take it over.
Yeah, you're all stumbling over yourself. You're excited as I am. So
I am.
With them this Saturday happening at the Burbank Moose Lodge. It's going to be an early start time of 3 p.m. You can get your tickets at fleshwoundfeatures.com. I'm going to go over the card listing real quick so everybody listening out there is going to be knowing what they'll be expecting. First up, we have the Urban Juggernaut, former UEW champion Sean Black taking on Lord 2. And Homeless Jimmy, after the bloodbath in the match that he just had with the Insaniac. If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, you can check out this week's UITV. We did feature his match with the Insaniac. That was Underground Rules. But this Saturday, he'll be taking on Uncle Chaz. And Blackheart Fern Owens accepted a challenge from Phoenix Kid. And we also have Biagio Crescenzo versus a newcomer to the Underground debuting last event at FCW4 in Snipes. And this is something I'm really excited for, Ray Rosas versus Human Tornado. One-on-one match. That's going to be very exciting to watch. And then we do also have a couple of title matches. UITV Championship rematch as Max X will defend his UITV Championship against Guy Cool. And then we do have, for our main event, I have not received official confirmation yet. So I'm not going to go ahead and speculate. I'm not going to put anything out there. But for our main event, it will be the UEW Eastern Pacific Champion, the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain, going one-on-one with the UEW Heavyweight Champion, Rick Mortis Maniac, Carnage. There has not been any official word if any particular title is on the line at this moment. Now, that is not all. We do have another match. I have the privilege of announcing. We do have the women's match as the Bloodthirsty Vixen, Mariah Moreno, will be going one-on-one with Lucy Love, also making her UEW debut. So it's an action-packed day. 3 p.m. start time. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you can get them on the very site that you're listening to this podcast right now, fleshwoundfeatures.com or uewwrestling.com. It'll go to the same place.
Exactly. And on that note, we're going to bid Ozzy farewell. He has some announcer business to handle, I guess. I don't know.
I do. So, I want to find out who's putting their fucking belt on the line. We're 2 days away. Give me some answers.
There you go.
Yes.
Go be the what is it? Goddamn journalist. Investigative journalist.
No, I am the world's only trivia host, ring announcer, commentator of Chilean descent. With beautiful hair at that.
You go.
Fuck you if you don't agree with me. I don't give a shit. I got to get to the bottom of this. I'll see you guys Saturday.
All right.
See you, Ozzy.
We'll see you then. On that note, we might as well take our break. And
yes.
Pugs, would you like to introduce our song for the evening?
And, well, real quick, when we come back, we will finally find out how big Batista's dick is.
Well, you know what? Screw it. We don't have any
live.
We don't have any teachers around, principals, whatever. When we come back, we're going to do Square Circle Society After Dark.
Todd was drunk. He's sitting on one of those donut things right now. It's a big story. Right. We'll tell you when we're back.
All right. So intro our song, Bedbugs.
All right. Sweet. This one's from Deviant Vulture Skulls, which is my band. This one's about the Amityville Horror. So thanks for listening. Thanks for having it on, and I hope you guys like it.
Sweet.
Turn into the spooky house.
And we are back.
We are back. Pugs, I was actually asked about this today. Where can people go for the band, CDs, whatever, downloads?
Well, we're still working on that stuff. Right now, it's all available on YouTube. You can search Deviant Vulture Skulls, and all the songs are there. And the Facebook page. That's where our video that got banned on YouTube is, too. It's called Black Dahlia. It has a dead boob in it. So. Yeah.
I am a fan of that.
Thank you. Dead boobs are awesome. Live boobs are cool too, but you know.
Todd prefers them dead.
All boobs are cool. Let's just go with that.
He likes those cold witch.
Correctamundo.
Yeah. All right, so we are back. How big is Batista's dick, Todd?
How big is it?
I think Ric Flair found out.
He did. So you are now saying that the Triple H Batista program is a rape revenge flick. They need like we need the Flair as Camille Keaton I Spit on Your Grave poster with Triple H and Batista upper on each side. That's the WrestleMania graphic.
I'm okay with that.
That would be awesome. That would be so fucking awesome. Somebody can do Photoshop.
On a serious note, I don't really understand why Batista said, "Do I have your attention now?" When did he ever reach out to Triple H? Did I miss something on Twitter?
There was something at the last show. When was the last show Batista was on?
At the celebration for SmackDown?
Yeah, there was something, and I can't remember what it was right now.
He just, I don't know how it was set up, but he basically pointed out that he's like the one Triple H could never beat. I have to fact check that if Triple H has a win over Batista. I guess not. Of course, WWE changes
but
history.
What the fuck does that have to do with, do I have your attention now?
I guess there's been some. I'm not on Twitter, so sometimes that goes over my head, but there's been some working back and forth. I know Batista's called for that match for a long time, so I guess that's what he's referring to.
Oh. All right. Whatever. This came out of left field. I'm not really into it. I'm sure I'll get into it by the time they go head-to-head, but this just feels super forced. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't have a huge issue with it. I like it a little more because Triple H, in my opinion, should be a babyface now. The Triple H that holds back talent and everything doesn't really gel with his NXT image now and the champion of the NXT brand. I don't have a huge issue with it. I mean, it's the special attraction match. You figured they were going to have at least one. What do you think, Todd? And if he comes back in the skinny jeans, that's going to be like all kinds of awesome.
Before you answer, Todd, I think Batista should come back with James Gunn in his corner, and Triple H should go out with Nicholas in his corner.
Yes.
Oh, that is, holy shit. I will never boo anything WWE does again if that happens. Roman can flat out crash that main event and pin Seth and Brock together with like one spear. It can be like Goldberg, Kevin Owens all over again. I do not fucking care. If James Gunn comes out with Batista, WWE gets a free pass. I will not bitch on this. I don't care.
Don't
Vince
leave out Nicholas. He's important.
And Nicholas, yes.
Thank you.
Only if James Gunn comes out in that priest costume that he wore.
Yes.
To Mordecai's music. He could come back with that like staff thing that Mordecai came out with.
That's what he touched him with.
God.
Todd, what say you?
I don't hate the match. I think this is like literally the only what do I call it? The only
attraction,
like old timers match. I guess that'll be the not so nice way to say it. But and I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not like there's no young guy going over on a older one, I guess, is my thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get me mistaken. I'm cool with the match. I just don't like the setup, and the start of this story to me is just. Well, I think if it would have happened with Batista coming down in the ring and like spine bustering someone through the fucking cake, totally different than him beating an old man up in the back. That's lame.
You know what bothered me about that? That didn't bug me. What bothered me was like no one else ran. Like Shawn didn't run that. I mean, it was just Triple H.
Yeah.
That bothered me actually.
I feel you on that. Yeah, I don't know. And then Charlotte wasn't there, so I'm already out. I don't believe it.
Right.
If it was off screen, they've gotten away with Batista dragging Charlotte around there, put a little fake blood, make it look like he busted her. Would that not make it a little more?
Table? Equal rights, bitch. Yeah.
We need to book things. God, no one would have a chance if we did. So yeah, I don't mind it too much. Like I said, I'm glad Triple H is the face. I think I would have been a little more annoyed if they tried it again the other way. So yeah. Batista is apparently booked for Raw, so we will get to see a follow-up. I guess he's taking off his... I thought Dune might have killed Mania for him, because he's shooting that right now. But,
What is he shooting?
The new Dune, same guy that did Blade Runner 2 is doing it.
It's going to be a movie or a series?
Movie.
I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, based on the video game. Again.
Oh, Doom.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Dune. D-U-N-E.
No, D-U-N-E, the sci-fi.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it is that one? I thought he was doing the Doom movie. Isn't there a Doom movie coming?
No,
okay.
No. D-U-N-E.
Then I was wrong.
Yeah.
And
you're wrong.
It's still not. It's not an HBO show. It's just a fucking movie.
No, it's I believe a theatrical film. Yeah. I can't remember who's attached to it besides him.
There's too much story to tell for it to be just a movie. I hope it's like a trilogy or quadrilogy or something.
I love Dune,
whatever,
but it is a little more like hard sci-fi, and we saw. I love Blade Runner too, but we saw what happened with that.
See, I don't like
Blade
Blade Runner.
For the other show, but I love Blade Runner.
I still haven't seen it.
Debate. You've seen the first Blade Runner?
Nope. I've owned it like I don't know how many times. I've just never seen it.
1981, Todd.
It's for me, it was a massive disappointment. I was like, everyone loves this movie. I should love this movie. I love Ridley Scott. I love Alien. I love like all everything he does. And when I saw it, I was like, this is what everyone was hyping it about? This is shit. Sorry.
Maybe I'll watch and review it for you, Dan.
Yeah, watch it. I mean, again, you have to...
Hey, Dan, which version do you prefer?
Yeah, see, I don't know which one to start with.
From what I understand, the best one is with the, oh, fuck, what is it called? When they talk...
Final Cut?
When you hear them... No, oh, fuck. Monologue with the not the monologue. The fuck is it called when you talk in
the narration?
You can hear it.
The narration.
There you go. Yeah.
Isn't that the theatrical cut? Isn't that the one Ridley Scott hates?
I don't know. I've seen two. I didn't like either one.
I was going to say, because I just got the 4K, I have to see what the differences are. But I think the final cut is technically the definitive version. I keep forgetting what they call the cut. But,
yeah, but if you go by that, then it's like, yeah, the director said it's the definitive version. Well, then you know what? Fuck Star Wars, because the definitive version of the first four suck. First three.
I don't think the general consensus is...
You're talking about the prequels?
No, I'm saying the special editions or whatever the fuck they call them now. They keep fucking
about Blade Runner, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are considered like the definitive versions of Lucas, but not to many. So you know what I mean? How the fuck are we talking about Star Wars and this nerd shit on a fucking wrestling show?
I was about to cut it off. To cut it off. That's what happens with Aussie Lee.
We have very specific nerd shit to talk about on this one. We're doing the wrong shit.
Gotcha.
The next topic, the 2019 Hall of Fame thoughts. Officially, so far we have DX.
And the Honky Tonk Man.
Time.
The Honky Tonk Man officially. I'm sorry, brain freeze. And apparently Taz has been reported by some outlets.
Does that mean Paul Heyman's putting them in, or Tommy Dreamer?
Hope Heyman.
Yeah.
Or RVD would be cool too.
Yeah. That would be.
Is their relationship okay now, or?
Which ones?
WWE and RVD.
You know, I think it's whoever case is. He can't wrestle in WWE now ever again, so I don't think there's much of an issue.
Oh, okay.
And you can blame PCW and the Sheik's shitty promotion for that. Fuck PCW.
Is that what it? I don't know.
Right.
What did it to RVD?
A match he had in PCW.
Oh, it confirmed. I didn't know if it was one specific.
He only wrestled there. I mean, legitimately, that's the only place he wrestled.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's been fairly sparse on his appearances the last couple of years, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think of who's been announced so far? Any issues? Some people were actually bitching about Taz, which I know he didn't have much of a WWE run, but ECW is commentating.
Yeah, it's commentating alone.
But ECW alone is fine with me. Commentating was cool. He was the voice of fucking SmackDown, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, he deserves to be. If he goes in there, fucking A, that's awesome. But the main one is DX. That's fucking cool. It's about time.
Yeah.
And I don't know how everybody.
I don't know how
should get her own. But I'm just glad that she's going to be in there.
I get that. No, that's not even my beef. My beef is where the fuck is Rick Rude?
He wasn't with DX long enough.
He was in the original DX.
He was in DX though.
He was there when it was formed. He was in the original DX. I'm sorry. And people try to argue back with Hornswoggle. Fuck that. He was there when it started. He should be there.
Well, they can do that with Kane too. He was in DX for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't count him or Tori. Fuck all that.
Tori was in there.
See, that's the problem. I actually was big into Tori back in the day, looks-wise, but how do you put Tori in the fucking Hall of Fame?
No, but see, that's where you get around it with Rude. He was there at the inception. Motherfuckers, he's the one who said it. He named the group. Yes.
They should acknowledge him, but he's already in the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's not, I hope with the DX induction that they kind of give, because they're not, I don't think they're going to induct the New Age Outlaws twice. They're definitely going to induct Triple H again. But, kind of give them each their little moment, because they've done a lot outside of DX, too. And China, I think, should get that special little moment. Break it up a little bit.
Here's the big question. Who inducts them?
Rick Rude.
Oh.
It's a problem solver.
Live from the underworld. Got a skeleton doing the hip gyration.
You throw it up on the big screen? Boom.
That's
CG it.
Yes, hologram. He can walk.
Staying on brand.
Walk up
I keep saying.
He's got Stephanie on his trunks. Cut the promo on that would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Who does Who inducts DX?
You could do Stone Cold. You could do...
Yeah, I was going to say, it could almost be...
Vince McMahon, really.
I know, that's the one I'd say, too. But I don't think he'll do it.
That, though,
no. That's the problem.
Who inducted Stone Cold? It was Vince, right? Or am I tripping?
I don't remember.
I don't think he did. Wasn't it Jim Ross?
Yeah, it was Jim Ross.
Oh, okay.
I think.
There you
I'm
go,
not.
Michael
It was
Cole.
that.
Michael
Okay.
Cole will induct Degeneration X. That would work.
Only if they do the wedgie again.
Yes.
Well, you know
what?
Slaughter
with the fucking,
Yep.
Yeah.
We do have, actually, the other rumor is the Hart Foundation, which I think will probably happen just because of Natalia. But they're not inducting Owen. They're not inducting Pillman. It's just the OG Hart Foundation. So.
Anvil and Brett?
And
Anvil, Brett, Jimmy's going in.
There you go.
Oh.
He'll be a two-time Hall of Famer himself.
But doesn't Brett hate WWF right now? Sorry, WWE right now also?
He's kind of like superstar Billy Graham. He's on their dick one moment when I think he's getting paid, and then, I mean, he gets pissed. I think he's good. He'll come in, that'll be, yeah. Although I don't know if DX, but, see, DX was interesting, and I almost wonder if part of it was, okay, Billy Gunn's in AEW, so are we just kind of doing this now just so it can be complete? They probably could still get him, but without having
So you don't think he's going to show up?
No. I'm saying they probably could have gotten him later on.
Yeah, but honestly, that hasn't even started yet. AEW is a non-issue until it's actually started, I think.
I don't know.
It still won't be an issue. I still don't believe it'll be an issue.
I don't either.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's the same thing as after fucking what the hell is the show? The show they did, All In. Everyone was like, oh, fucking WWE's done. It's like all or nothing. Everyone's so extreme now. Let them fucking do anything.
I think it'd be cool if it becomes actual competition, but I just really don't see that happening.
Yeah, although Chris Jericho apparently was at the Ric Flair thing, or behind the scenes. Obviously, it was on camera. So, we'll see. Yeah, he was actually. We had a picture of Triple H. What do you guys think about Honky Tonk Man finally going in? He was kind of one of those stubborn ones for many, many years.
He didn't want to go?
Hello?
He didn't want to be in there?
He always, I guess, had an issue with WWE locking you up for a while, like other bookings. And Honky Tonk Man, he was like one of the original like old timers that really utilized the internet. Maybe that's why they can't induct Rick Rude, because he's the one that told that story about him injecting Viagra into his penis. So that might be a little awkward. Well, not allegedly. Honky Tonk Man told that story. But yeah, I'm glad to see him finally going in. I mean, I think he's kind of one of those right place, right time kind of workers, but no doubting how popular he was.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Well deserved.
Do you guys have any picks? I mean, number one, I'm going to throw out. I would have really liked them to do Sabu before Taz. Personally, just me. I don't know. But do you guys have any picks that you'd like to see go in this year? I think we've basically got our headliners, but anybody that you really have just been. It's been killing you that they haven't gone in, because I'll tell you, for me, it's Vader, and I know that's not going to happen again with Anvil and China. going in.
I think, again, and this is the closest you're going to get, and I think we're to the point now. You might see him go in the legacy class. I don't think they want to have all these.
Vader?
I know, you did this when I brought it up last year. Yes, because...
Not that long ago.
I understand that, but the people, when you have a dead inductee, it kills the mood. I have a feeling if he goes in, he will go in the legacy wing.
Oh, well, if they do that, I will be fucking pissed. But
it's a television show, Dan. It's not a legitimate Hall of Fame. That's the way it works now.
It's not, but it's still an honor, and he was one that actually wanted it to happen those last couple years of his life.
Yeah. But he's not around to be honored, and that's what makes it difficult. I'd be happy as hell if he got one, but I just, don't see it.
Well,
I got nobody. Yeah. I got nobody for this year, but if Undertaker is truly done next year, he has to be the main event. Like, there's no way around
absolutely.
It. So this year, I'm fine.
This year
I know
was supposed to be Batista.
That'd be okay. But if Roman actually had leukemia, he would go in this year.
You want to get him over, you kill him off, and you have him come back as the new Undertaker. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can actually see it, too, and I would love to see the fucking internet reaction to that. Rest in peace. Ooh-ah. You can combine it. He'll get like punch? A 20-minute boo.
Super dead man punch?
Super dead man punch. Yes, yeah. It has to happen.
What about you, Dan? Who besides Vader, who would you want to see?
Midnight Express are very high on my list. And that's another one. If I don't know how bad off he is, but I've heard health issues with Bobby Eaton over the years. So that would be tag team wise. I'd like to see that. I think those lawsuits have probably pushed Demolition back a little bit, but be cool to see them.
New Jack.
Yeah, that's who should.
I don't want that one to no way. They're giving New Jack a live mic.
I want him to induct the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, they're friends.
I know.
Legit buzz.
That's why I brought him, because of their shoot interview.
Yeah,
count me in.
Remember when Iron Sheik was with them too? That's where they started mooning the camera. That was funny. But you can file that under no fucking chance, Todd. Iron Sheik's lucky he went in early because that wouldn't be happening either. I'm going to throw out two. One I'm not a fan of at all, but I mean he's certainly done a lot that warrants being in the Hall of Fame, and that's Lex Luger and Sid. I don't like Luger.
I'd be fine with
I actually wasn't. Yeah. They're, champions.
They deserve it. Mm-hmm.
The big two. I've never liked Luger, but it's one of those things. You think he's another one? His condition.
I think Luger deserves it more than Sid. If that matters.
Oh yeah, I like Sid better, but yeah, Luger did. Luger did a lot.
I do too. But... What about a female?
Well, Sunny's already in. Lucky for her.
Victoria. Yeah, lucky for her. That wouldn't happen either. Be the legacy class, as Todd said. We're not giving you a live mic class, they can call it.
So why is Sable not in there? Is it the lawsuit bullshit? Or
honestly, I think they put her in. I just don't think she cares. she probably would expect like a huge payday.
She's probably locked in the basement somewhere. When's the last time anyone seen her?
You're right. He Benoit everybody. We just don't know it. That'd actually be a good news story.
We'll record immediately if it happens.
Yes.
It's what happens when you get busted with Johnny B. Bad. Oh, I got another one. But again, dead. And that's Luna Vachon, as far as someone who really deserves it. Speaking of someone who...
She's not in it already?
No, Luna's not in it.
I thought she was.
Victoria is one that I think definitely deserves it.
Dan says Victoria every year, by the way.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. I don't know if she deserves it, but right on.
Victoria was probably the best of her generation. Much better worker than Lita or Trish.
Absolutely.
And she continued on. She still wrestles. I heard she announced this was her last year, which was sad because I was kind of hoping she'd get one last run. But, yeah. I think Mickie James will go in when she decides to retire. She'll be a easy one.
Can we get Gail Kim to induct her?
Ooh, you ain't seeing Gail. There's no way. I think Vince's debate over when they had to prove to him that Asian porn was popular, that pretty much sealed the fate. Gail's married to a very wealthy chef. She ain't coming in for
I don't even think it was that, because she walked out like she wasn't happy. She like walked out of her fucking match or whatever. Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she did. She had that. A lot of people forget she did leave TNA and come back, and then went back to TNA. I feel like when you count what she did in TNA, also, not WWE's back. Come on. Hey, look at that women's roster in TNA. I think the women's revolution owes a little bit to
the knockouts. Absolutely.
Yeah. They kind of had dropped the ball on that a few times here and there. I'm still waiting on the rise and fall of TNA. But yeah. Another possibility is Molly Holly, even though she herself said she didn't think she necessarily deserved it. But I like Molly.
Well, they could get around it and do the whole Kali clan.
That would be fun. LSD.
Oh, do you think Hardcore Holly deserves it? Who?
Little Spike Dudley.
Yeah.
If they're really now going to start rolling out ECW names, I'm cool with that too. He was pretty fucking over in WWE too.
I think
people kind of forget.
I think we'd be more lucky to get an ECW group than anything else. I think Taz is different, but
you think
with the FBI?
I'm trying to think.
If Spike can go in with the other Dudleys, I don't think he's going in.
It's unlikely, but RVD will definitely go in. Sabu's had a lot of different controversies around him, but I really think they should put him in. Raven's got a lot of beef.
Not too long ago.
Probably.
Wasn't they talking shit to JR not too long ago? When JR fell down the stairs.
Yes. He's been talking shit on everything lately.
Yeah. Well, it's working for fucking Cheeks, though.
Right.
Sabu would be my top. That I would hope that they would do. You got to recognize Sandman. I don't think he's a problem for them. New Jack ain't happening, but God, that would be my favorite Hall of Fame ever. I just want to see him come out to his theme music, that they could clear it.
It's playing while he gives his acceptance speech.
The whole time.
Journey with me into the mind of a maniac. It would be fucking, oh, God. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn it, now that's all I want.
Me too. Me, Jack.
Do you think they induct any of the ones that are really only associated with ECW and didn't have a big run outside of it? I mean, do you think Tommy Dreamer.
Jerry Lynn?
He's a sure thing. Yeah, like a Jerry Lynn.
No, I don't think so.
Ring of Honor.
Nah. I would love Shane Douglas at some point, but that's never going to happen.
Only if they Jeff Jarrett him and he has to get inducted as Dean Douglas.
Have you listened to his podcast? He's softened a little bit. Somewhat.
I didn't know he had one.
I didn't either.
Yeah, he's got one.
Now we got to berate him with XPW questions.
Yes. I could see it with him. I don't think he's going to get up there and pull a stunt or anything like that. And I don't believe he's a part of any of those lawsuits. Those lawsuits are what have fucked a lot of guys. That's why Demolition hasn't gone in. King Kong Bundy hasn't gone in. I keep forgetting who is attached to that thing. But,
I'm going to tell you right now. Dan has his Victoria. I want Zeus in there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would prefer Zeus over Victoria, but that's just me.
Well, yeah.
What don't you like about Victoria? She was gorgeous and she could work.
Dude.
I love Victoria, but
I still thought she was boring.
Really?
I liked her better when she was on TNA. I thought in WWE she was lame.
Well, here's the thing. Dan fell in love with her when she came out to a theme song by Lesbian, so you're never going to turn him.
Oh. All right.
That's lies, Todd. I love her work, too. Yes, I like the tattoo music, but, yeah, that's not the only thing that I liked, Todd. Thank you, Todd. Not just some lesbian crazed freak.
We'll pretend you're not, but you are.
Fuck you.
That's like telling me Heidenreich doesn't need to go to the Hall of Fame.
For the only if Michael Cole inducts him, I will turn a blind eye to that. If he reveals Little Johnny was his dick, totally cool. File him next to James Dudney and a few others that really shouldn't be in there. Johnny Rods.
Val Venus.
Uh-oh, don't tell Guido. He'll flip out.
Is Ken Shamrock in there?
Nope.
I would
an
put him in there.
interesting one. He only, 3 years, 4 years, really, that he had with WWE.
He had a big impact.
He kind of did. He kind of you could argue he paved the way to a certain degree. And honestly, I think the Click fucked him from having a title run because I know at one point he was supposed to.
The Click fucked a lot of people out of title runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mind him. I mean, he wasn't like a great worker, but he was legit. I bought him as a badass. I never hated Ken Shamrock. For the time, you know.
Is he done?
He has not, and they should before he goes to AEW.
That's not a gimme he's going to go.
I think he is.
There's Dan again. Dan's our resident supermarket.
Fucking go there at 7. Give me what you promised me in WCW, you motherfucker.
No, screw that.
That'd be amazing.
Black Raid.
7, dude. 7 was a fucking child molester. Come on.
Okay.
You know the thing about that gimmick? You see it like all the shit that WCW did around that time, and that's the one I was kind of okay with it too, to be honest. or at least see what they did with it. And I'm like, that's the one that you decide, oh, no, this is fucking stupid. We can't do it. Out of all the things.
That makes me so fucking mad. I was so excited to see him there, and then when he had that awesome fucking entrance where he's fucking flying over the goddamn crowd, or the ramp, over the fucking rope. Oh, my God. It was all the fog. Fuck yeah.
He did kind of look like George Carlin in Bill and Ted, though, a little bit, but I don't.
I think I'm going to call him out. I think Dan means William Sadler.
William Sadler,
I knew what he meant. I knew what he meant, though.
I know, but I'm calling that. That's a big faux pas.
That is a big faux pas. I agree. I'll even let it go that you just said faux pas on the wrestling podcast.
You know what? I regretted it as soon as I said it.
Yeah, you pretty much fucked up any kind of, like, shit-talking you can do when you say faux pas. Do you hear fucking BC Killer just tell it like an opponent? Like, that was a faux pas.
That's in every one of his promos backstage. You have to tell him to make it more street.
Fucking faux pas. There it is.
We need faux pas on somebody's pipes now. I'm going to work faux pas into every fucking show now.
Good. You suddenly you're educated. You know words.
I know words, god damn it. I know what dirty means. I always have to school Todd on how the young people speak these days.
Yes.
Todd. Riding dirty means anal, and I will not drop that. That's what it means.
Okay.
I think it means riding with, like, drugs and guns, not necessarily anal, but
why would you reference that to a kid riding a bike?
Because he's
that's what that means.
Yeah, why would you reference
a kid getting anal from the bike?
Yeah, because he wears the hat. It all goes back to the hat. Dan's a little out of touch. He still uses tout. That's his favorite social media.
Still use what?
Tout.
Tout.
Say that again.
Tout. T-O-U-T.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Tout.
How do you not? It was on like every WWE programming for like years.
Oh, okay, but it's not. What was that now?
It was tout.
I'm tout. I'm 32 now. I'm almost 33, Todd. I don't remember everything. I kind of know what you're talking about. If you said IcoPro, I know what that is, but I'm trying to remember what tout was.
That's a joke.
I don't know. Fuck you, Todd. It's just a made-up word, probably. It doesn't even exist.
Okay.
God damn it. Well, I don't have anything else. I could spar with Todd for now putting a bounty on my head. I'm going to have...
I took it to Caesar today. It was pretty funny.
What did Caesar?
I gave him a verbal beatdown. Pugs, if you ever read it, go read it. It's pretty entertaining.
I did see it. It was pretty. Yeah, you're right.
Over what?
Well, honestly, we were talking about the unfortunate news that Luke Perry had a stroke. Was it a stroke? A major stroke? And yes,
heart goes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Nate. Sorry.
Yes, it is. And then Caesar said he found out while watching TMZ, and then I went off because he was watching TMZ.
Yeah, that was sad news. Luke Perry's actually a pretty nice dude. Seems like a very humble guy. I've never heard of him being like an asshole, having been. Yeah, I mean, shit. 90210 is what he was on, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
when he showed up to a wrestling show wearing a Dude Abides shirt, like, you know he's a cool motherfucker. So, yeah, Luke Perry's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. I hope he gets better.
Same here.
So, all right. So we're getting towards the end of the show, so we can do our plugs now. fleshwoundfeatures.com for all your UEW needs, and you can also check out the Flesh Wound Dan eBay. I'm debating whether to sell it truthfully because it's so fucking rare. Faux pas, motherfucker. That's my answer to that. It's super rare. I don't know if I'm going to put it up, but I do have a Series 1 House of 1,000 Corpses, Dr. Satan. I'm wrestling with myself because I know what that's worth, but maybe going up on eBay, maybe not. We'll see how bad I need the money at some point. But, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff. I'm adding stuff. So, check that out.
You're going to need it to get that Opera Blu-ray.
Oh, fuck. Well, I could buy probably a handful of those with that. That was pretty rare. It wasn't even on eBay when I bought it. I was like, I got it for just under $40, which is kind of a steal. I think it was 34 or 35, something like that. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. So yeah, check that out.
Stop watching lesbian porn.
I can't help it.
Ozzy already plugged UW. Tout. T-O-U-T.
Whatever. It's not a thing.
Find them on tap.
I know.
I'm watching riding dirty videos. It's all anal stuff. So fuck you.
He sends dick pics through Tout that makes motherfuckers go download the app.
Fuck you, Todd. Fuck you, Todd.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Well, you gotta beat us!
I don't think I'm sending unsolicited dick pics to Mark Henry, but you never know. It's probably what he'd say.
If so, you'd work for Maverick Pro. But on that note, you'd be asking for pizzas too, but that's a whole other thing. Okay, on that note, we will be signing out for the evening. Thankfully, Pugs, or not Pugs. Well, yes, thankfully Pugs came on, and Ozzy got scared and had to run away. Of course.
It's for
always welcome, especially since that Bob guy disappeared. Okay, I will
be back on the Flesh Wound radio, the proper
Thursday. Yes.
Oh yes.
I will
Wednesday.
say Bob. Yes, Bob did let me know he is sick and he needs to save his energy for Saturday. So I told him that was fine.
Understandable.
AIDS is a bitch.
But
yeah, his AIDS be acting up.
There you go.
Is this when I make a? No, I can't.
When you get chlamydia and herpes at the same time, it's rough. And you know, what are you gonna do? You gotta rest up for March of the Damned.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for everyone for coming on. It was fun. Till Thursday or Wednesday, whatever. Yeah. Till next week.
Till next time. Hail Satan, namaste. Thank you guys.
All right.
Hail Satan.
I need a song to play us out. Jesus Christ.
You did another faux pas.
Howard the Duck.
I wish I had that on the board. God damn it. This is harder than I thought. Okay, screw it. Good night.